Hey my loved ones, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. How are you guys? Okay, so I just had to talk to you guys for a minute. Okay, I think I want to start a new series on my channel. I think I want to call it Clutch Your Pearls. And my Clutch Your Pearls series is going to be like story times, not like my chit chat get ready with me videos, because I know those are pretty darn long and I know a lot of you guys do not like to watch the whole video, even though they are juicy and they are very interesting, and a lot of people like to watch them. So the ones that don't like to watch the whole videos, I am going to have a series called Clutch Your Pearls, which I am going to tell you stories, real life stories, and it's not going to be an hour long, maybe 15 to 20 minutes at the most. So this is going to be the first Clutch Your Pearls story. Okay, so this story is, he left me at the motel. So if you want to hear about this story, then stay tuned. Okay, so back in the day, me and Wednesday used to always go to this club called the Metro. And the Metro, that club was cracking. I mean, it had 4 dance floors, 2 hip hop, and 2 techno dance floors. And on Thursday nights, they had ladies night, which it was $3 to get in before 10, strippers, and all you can eat buffet for $3 before 10. So, you know, me and Wednesday was up there Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night, because I didn't have a car, but Wednesday had a car. So for $3, you know, we was up in there. You know, we was up in there for $3 and with some food. So we used to drink before we went to the club, because at that time we was under 21. So we was in this club one night. I think it was a Thursday night. Excuse me. It was a Thursday night. So me and Wednesday on the dance floor grooving, you know what I mean? We was grooving. You know, back in the day, they used to play all those good songs. 112, Biggie Smalls, Tupac. We was on there on the dance floor grooving all night. And that DJ was like bomb. So I noticed, like, there was this guy that was following me around the club everywhere I went. And if I was in the bathroom, I see him. When I went to the dance floor, I seen him. When I went to stand on the side when I was done dancing, I seen him. So I was like, this dude, like, what the hell going on? He wasn't my type, but he wasn't too bad. But his eyes was just so damn big. I called his ass Garfield. So his name was Curtis. Or that's what we're gonna call him, Curtis. Curtis had some big ass eyes. Anywho, he just kept following me, and he was like, he came up to me one time when I had got off the dance floor. So he was like, can I get you a drink? And I was like, sure. So he went to the bar, came back, bought me a drink, and we sitting there talking. You know, we in the club, when somebody buy you a drink, they act like y'all married or something. So after he bought me this drink, he was just like, I didn't have no more fun the rest of the night, because it seemed like I felt like I was obligated to entertain him or something. So usually when I go to the club, I buy my own drinks, because I don't want no man feeling like they have to follow me around because they done paid $7 for some goddamn Long Island iced tea. So we sitting there talking, chopping it up, and you know, my night was all jacked up because now I got to sit here and entertain this fool because he done bought me a drink. So, you know, we exchanged numbers, and I left the club, went home. A couple of days later, I want to say like 3 to 4 days later, he called, and you know, we was talking, and we used to talk all the time, every day. And at this time, I wasn't working. I think I was just going to school full time. And he used to work. But we used to talk on the phone a lot. So, you know, I really got to know him real good, and I thought he was like really, really nice, even though I really wasn't attracted to him physically. But it's not what's on the outside, it's what's on the inside. But you know, your first impression is like, ooh, he fine, especially when you at the club. But so you can't really ever judge anybody by the outside. You got to judge them for the inside. And that's what I learned. So he was pretty cool. So we used to go out all the time. He used to pick me up. He had a nice car. You could tell he wasn't from the hood because, you know, a sister like me was from the hood. And I can't believe his ass wasn't scared to come pick me up because I stayed in the ghetto. I mean, it was enclosed fence. It had security guards at the front gate. They had to buzz you in, buzz you out. I mean, straight hood. He was not scared to pick me up in that hood. And you could tell he was from a good family. He had a little bit of change. You could tell just by the way he acted and the way he talked. So one night we went to LA. We went to Hollywood, went out to eat. We was just always going places. He was always taking me places. That's what I really liked about him. And plus I was really young, so I really didn't experience things like that with other guys, but he showed me that it's other things besides just around the corner, in the back of the building, kissing and hugging. He showed me how a man is supposed to treat a lady. So I think we was talking about for 3 months at the most. And one night he was like, do you want to spend the night with me? And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll spend the night with you. So he picks me up. We go to his house. I packed my little bag. He picks me up. We go to his house. And he had the biggest, nicest house ever. He still stayed with his parents, but at that time they wasn't there. But the house was like hella nice. It was like in a area called Diamond Bar. And out here, Diamond Bar is where all the good rich people, I think Snoop Dogg got a house over there, Diamond Bar. I think so. Anyway, that's the nice, super nice, we know you got money, nice neighborhood. So he went and we went into the house, and I'm sitting there, and he was taking like forever like to get his stuff together, like his clothes and everything. So I was like, okay, what are you doing? So this fool comes out with like one of those like pulling luggages like you take to the airport, and I'm thinking like, okay, why you got all this stuff? If we're just spending the night together, one night, we ain't on a cruise, we ain't going to Hawaii, we ain't going to Jamaica, so why you got this big ass luggage? So he was like, I had to bring my game, the DVD player, and he packed like we was going camping or something. So, you know, I knew he wasn't used to, you know, kicking it. You know what I mean? You know, just going to the Momo and chilling and kicking it. You could tell he didn't know what he was doing if he had all this shit. So I didn't really say nothing, but I just was like, well, why you got this big ass bag? And he was like, oh, it's all the stuff that we need. So I was like, okay. So we get to the motel. It wasn't like no Hilton or no Marriott. I think it was like Super 8 or something like that. I don't know. It wasn't a good hotel, but he paid for it. So it wasn't bad either. It didn't have, as long as it didn't have no roaches or the beds, it didn't stink and smell like feet up in there. I was good. Okay, so we get inside the room, and he opens this luggage, and he's hooking up his DVD player, hooking up his PlayStation, putting his drink on the table, folding up his clothes, putting them in the drawer. And I'm just thinking like, this is like way too weird for me. So I was like, okay, I'm about to go take a shower. So I go in there, take a shower. I come out and he's sitting on the bed playing his game or whatever. He was like, all right, I'm about to go take a shower too. I was like, all right, I'll be out here waiting. So, you know, I made me a little drink and was drinking and waiting for him to get out the shower. So he gets out the shower and, you know, we kissing and we hugging, laying on the bed, we talking, and he goes down and do the do. So I wasn't going to stop him, but I didn't ask him to do it, but that's what he chose to do, so I let him. So he did that for a while, and then he came back up, and he was like, your turn. And I was like, my turn? I didn't say I was going to do that to you. And he was like, well, I did that to you. And I was like, well, you did that on your own. I didn't ask you to do that. And he was like, well, you gonna do me. And I said, no, I'm not. And he was like, fuck this shit. And I was like, fuck what shit? And he was like, I ain't got time for this shit. I said, okay. And he was like, I'm gone. I said, you gone? And he was like, yeah, I'm gone. So he started packing up his gaming system, packing up his DVD player, took his clothes out the drawer, took his bottle of drink. And this fool left me at the motel. He left me at the motel because I would not do the do. I don't even know you like that. It's all good, but at that time, back then, you know, it was a sin. Like right now, it's part of it. But back then, it took a lot for all that. So I was looking at him like, no, I am not about to do you, but that fool left me at that motel, right? So I was like, how the hell am I going to get home? And at that time, Wednesday was living with me. So, and she had a car. So I called Wednesday. I said, B.I., this fool done left me at the motel. She was like, I'm asleep. I'm tired. I got to get up and go to work in the morning. I said, girl, come and pick me up or let's spend the night in this motel and go to sleep and you go to work in the morning. So that's what happened. She came, she came, we stayed at the motel, and then the next morning we left. But can you believe that fool left me at the Momo? He left your girl at the motel. I felt so dumb. But you know, after that, I used to see him in the metro. He still used to follow me. Don't you ever bring your ass around me after you left me at the motel and didn't care if I got home safe or anything like that. Don't you even follow me. Don't you even look at me, Curtis, with those big ass eyes. I didn't like you anyway. To be leaving me at the motel. That's what I'm saying. It don't matter if they fine. It don't matter if they mediocre. It don't matter if they ugly. He had the audacity to leave me at the damn motel. I didn't trip. We just had a free room for the night, but all we did was sleep because it was too late to be trying to turn up. So, yeah, that fool left me at the motel. So, I just wanted to tell you guys that story. So that is it. See, my Clutch Your Pearls series is going to be like real quick and fast. Give you the whole scoop in a little bit of time. You know what I mean? Curtis, you left me at that damn motel. The Super 8 fool. Oh, I wonder what he up to now. Curtis. He probably a doctor or something. Huh? His ass probably balling out of control because that food house was large. I was like, dang, I wish I didn't live in the hood. I wish I had both my parents in the home. But shit, he was living real good. Spoiled, had a car, all kind of crap. Shit, who had a car at 16? Not me. I didn't get my first car until I was like 22. And I had to teach my own self how to drive. So that is my Clutch Your Pearls story for today. So thank you guys. Don't forget to please rate, comment, and subscribe. If you guys like the Clutch Your Pearls series, then go ahead and thumbs up this video. And until the next Clutch Your Pearls series, I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget to click that notification bell and the subscribe button. All that. Deuces.